Brace yourself for the most turbulent, power-packed motorsport in the world. Never before in any program could you witness such devastating propulsion, massive convulsive force as on Challenge of Power. Multi-engine drag rail, high-torque four-wheel drive, air-launching monster trucks, and incredible two-wheel drive. As Hart Productions presents the World Championship Pulling Series and Monster Truck Challenge Series. Witness the reverberating excitement behind the scenes as drivers and machines jump into action. Brace yourself as this week's caravan of trucks and tractors assaults your senses on Challenge of Power.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Challenge of Power. From Columbus, Ohio, at the Ohio State Fairgrounds, it's monster truck side-by-side racing. Hi, everybody, I'm Dave Grimm, and welcome to tonight's broadcast of what promises to be some excellent competition of some of the world's greatest monster trucks. We've got trucks in here like the Hercules truck, also the Nightmare Chevrolet, and they'll be going up against Bigfoot, the Ford out of Missouri. We've got 11 trucks in the competition altogether. We'll have the qualifying rounds, then we'll pair them up, and then we'll do side-by-side racing here tonight. You can hear them firing up in the background, so let's go to the action right now. We start the competition here in Columbus with our qualifying rounds. That means the drivers will go over the junk automobiles next to me at trackside, one at a time. The fastest qualifier will draw a bye. Here we go, the Buffalo Tremor. As he comes off the line, he's got to have a fast time. John Kwanowski out of Lackawanna, New York, fairly new to the sport of monster truck racing. A good run for the Buffalo Tremor. John Kwanowski, the third out of Lackawanna, New York. There's no engine in the front in this Chevy because it's in the rear end. All right, and Bob Breed out of Jefferson City, Missouri, will be doing the driving as he adjusts his helmet. Here he goes. The green flag is down. He comes over that first mountain turn and heads for those cars. There he goes. Watch him go. He's got a fast one gone so far. Oh, no. There he goes. Oh, wow. Woo. Let's hear it for him, everybody. Bob Breed. Many of you like this truck right here. A week ago, he was starring in a movie. This truck was in California that'll be made into a movie that'll be out later on this year. Gene Patterson is doing the driving out of St. Louis, Missouri. Driving for Bob Chandler, Bigfoot number 6. Here he goes. There he goes. Gene Patterson's not wasting any time. Up, and oh! Whoa! Steve Hess has been working on this truck all day long. They broke the tie rod. They had a flat tire. The exhaust manifold on the right side came off last night and broke. They also broke 2 hydraulic hoses. They've been working on it all day. Here he goes. Oh, he bounces really bad. Steve Hess, the Nightmare, comes off the truck. He's from Roanoke, Indiana, over near Fort Wayne. The heartbeat of America, today's Chevrolet. Here he goes. He was in the finals last night. Oh! How do you like that up in the back? 2 wheels. He is the fastest qualifier so far, 14.33. And he has taken over fastest qualifier from Bigfoot. Well, we've had a minor upset so far here early in Columbus in the qualifying run. The truck they call Nightmare 2, driven by Steve Hess out of Roanoke, Indiana, has beat Bigfoot so far at this stage of our lineup by slightly less than 1/10 of a second out on the track, 14.33 seconds. And so far, Steve Hess is the fastest qualifier. This could spell disaster later on tonight. We'll be back with more monster truck racing from the Ohio State Fairgrounds right after this commercial message.
This ESPN event is brought to you by Budweiser. Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you.
Clydesdales, the symbol of Budweiser quality. Of Beechwood aging, the choicest natural ingredients, and a genuine commitment to freshness and taste. One beer lives up to all this. Budweiser.
Don't miss the hottest new show on the air as Hart Productions presents the World Championship Pulling Series and the Monster Truck Challenge Series here on Challenge of Power. As the caravan of NTPA-sanctioned trucks and tractors gets back underway, their next stop will be the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines, Iowa for 3 big shows. It all begins August 24th with modified tractors, super stock tractors, 2-wheel drive trucks, and pro stock tractors. Then August 25th, it's an instant replay with additional action from the 4-wheel drive and super modified classes. It all comes to an end at the Iowa State Fair August 28th with some of the hottest drivers in the country. The Monster Truck Challenge presents the best of side-by-side monster truck racing. As the summer moves on, Hart Productions join forces with Budweiser for the Budweiser Grand National at Syracuse, New York. Be there.
Well, here we go now. Steve has the Nightmare going up against Madman. It'll be Chevrolet against Dodge. This is our first heat in our first round of competition. Are you ready? Chevrolet fans, are you ready? There we go. Steve Hess comes off the line. He's not wasting any time. He's on him, and Madman is right on his tail. Here they go, side by side. Steve Hess is really getting bounced around. Madman's got problems. Here goes Steve Hess. Woo! Oh, man, does that take your breath away?
Steve Hess and Nightmare win it.
Steve Hess, a great run for him. Well, Steve Hess had to wrench all day long today here in Columbus to work on this truck as he got it ready for tonight's competition. And Steve, whatever you did, it was right because a spectacular run for Nightmare 2.
Well, we had a lot of work to do today. We busted all the hydraulic lines and we busted the tie rod. Tie rod's welded on there. We're just giving it our best shot.
Sort of praying that it holds together.
We sure are.
All right, looked like you really got up awful high on that last jump over the cars. Was that by design?
No, I hit it just a little too hard and got into it a little late.
All right, what will be your strategy going into the other rounds of elimination?
Got to back out of it just a little bit and just kind of pace the race tonight.
Try to run a little smoother race?
Yeah, a little bit smoother than what we did last night.
All right, you beat Bigfoot's time here tonight. Do you think you got a shot to beat him?
We're going to give it our best shot.
Steve Hess always gives us his best shot. From Roanoke, Indiana, Steve Hess and Nightmare 2. Bigfoot driven by Gene Patterson now, lining up on the east lane.
In the west lane, Hercules 2.
And Gene Patterson, who is not off to his best start tonight, like he was in previous shows, says, I can't back down a bit. I got to put my foot on the accelerator, not waste any time. He would not want to lose to Hercules 2 here tonight. Here we go now. Hercules and Bigfoot side by side. Monster truck racing as they line it up. Get ready to hit that accelerator. Ronnie Hughes has the flags up. He's ready to drop the flag. Here we go. They're on it. And here comes Bigfoot. Here comes Hercules. Oh, Chevrolet and Ford. Chevrolet and Ford. Here they go. There it is. There it goes. Going out. Please, everyone, stay back. Please stay back.
As they pull themselves from the wreckage, we can see that Scott Hess, the driver of Hercules, and Bigfoot's Gene Patterson are both okay. We're thankful nobody was injured in that dramatic double crash. The strict enforcement of safety equipment rules and spectator boundaries kept anybody from being hurt. A broken television camera and a crushed camera stand were the only casualties. ESPN's cameraman Johnny Lineberger of Victory Films walked away with only scratches.
We appreciate you coming over here to be interviewed on our ESPN cameras. Tell us, and as you best remember, what happened out there on the track, because most people were looking at the other truck that saw Hercules go over, but everybody sort of forgot about you, and we look over there, and there you're upside down. What happened?
Best I can remember is when I come off the last set of cars, the truck went to the left real hard and nosed into the ground. It didn't power out. It seemed like it hung in the ground, and next thing I know, I was laying on my top.
You're okay, I presume?
Yeah, but I hate to make that phone call later on.
Okay, and that, of course, will be to Mr. Bob Chandler in St. Louis, Missouri. We want to remind everybody, and I think you would agree, that people should not try this type of thing at home.
No, sir, it's a very dangerous sport, but with the safety equipment that they wear, as you can see, my truck's upside down, and I'm able to walk away and come over here and talk to you.
Thanks for coming by. Glad to see that you're all right, and best wishes in the future.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
All right, Gene Patterson, a very somber moment for him here in Columbus, Ohio, the driver of Bigfoot. It's upside down. This is the truck that rolled over in the Hoosier Dome the second time now in about 6 months it has done so. But he is okay, and he will be back at future events. Also, another individual who's pretty well shaken here tonight, and we're just glad to see that he's okay, Scott Hess from Auburn, Indiana. And Scott, with Hercules, this, I would think, has to be the wildest ride you've ever taken in monster truck racing.
Yeah, that's right. It's definitely something. I wanted to get Bigfoot, and I think I had it going pretty good, but I don't know what happened.
All right, tell us what you can recollect as you went over that last set of cars. What happened?
Well, I think that dirt hill got me a little crooked, and I hit the cars not quite square, and it got up on its side, and nothing else you can do.
As you watch the replay, you can see that Hercules' rear wheels were totally out of control. A broken tie rod left the rear wheels moving randomly, unresponsive to the driver's efforts to straighten the truck out.
Well, they like him here in Columbus, Ohio, Scott Hess, and he can see that his truck now is righted. They're pulling Bigfoot over. A couple of damaged trucks, but two drivers, a little shaken. Okay.
You done the best you could, shit. That's part of the game. Got it on the window.
Introducing AmberVision, the most amazing breakthrough in vision technology since glasses were invented. These super glasses actually improve vision indoors, outdoors, day or night. We guarantee it. Look, AmberVision blocks the blurring blue rays, the same rays that cause haze and fog.
Everything is so much crisper and clearer.
I can't believe my own eyes. They're amazing.
AmberVision blocks 100% of the dangerous ultraviolet light with UV 400, the best protection for your eyes. You'll wear these high-fashion glasses all year round, and one size fits all.
Oh, I can't believe the difference.
Catalogs offer similar glasses for $59.95, but now you can order AmberVision for just $10 on this special offer. Seeing is believing, so order AmberVision today.
Clip-on model is also available. Credit card users call 1-800-445-4000. That's 1-800-445-4000. Or send just $10 plus $2.50 shipping to AmberVision Box 500-E, Verona, New Jersey, 07044.
ESPN is now the proud home of Motor Week Illustrated, America's first and foremost weekly racing news show. Keep pace with the racing action on television's fastest half hour. If it goes fast, catch it on Motor Week Illustrated.
It's been a wild night of monster truck mania in Columbus. We've just seen one of the most incredible double wipeouts in the history of the sport. Hercules and Bigfoot, pouring it on right to the end, send shivers down the spines of everyone in the crowd. Miraculously, both drivers and one of our ESPN cameramen narrowly escaped injury and walked away unhurt. The second round continued with Dan Tassone in Star Monster facing off against Crimson Crusher with... It was a well-matched heat with both super trucks neck and neck off the first pile of cars. Crimson Crusher had a narrow lead at the midpoint and pushed ahead to win it by only a few feet. John Breen and Mad Dog were up next against Dale Hassel in the Ohio Earthshaker. The Earthshaker hesitated off the line, and Mad Dog took the lead all the way for an easy win. John Breen won a spot in the next round and a shot at the finals. Let's get set now for the first heat of the second round of competition.
All right, here we go now, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be Nightmare against Star Monster. This is going to be wild. This is going to be woolly. They're going to go for it all. It'll be GMC against Chevrolet. Pick your favorites. Here we go.
Nightmare beat out Bigfoot as the fastest qualifier of the evening. He's been plagued with breakdowns all season, but this may be his night.
In the right lane, it'll be Nightmare 2. Here comes Star Monster. In the east lane, they're up and over. Columbus after the things that happened earlier tonight, and I'll tell you, the heartbeat of America today's Chevy truck, your heart's got to be beating a little fast. What happened out there, Steve?
I really don't know, but it's beating fast. You're right.
All right, now you got off to sort of a slow start. I think he beat you over the first set of cars, but by the middle of the course, you really started to take control.
Yeah, I guess I was a little lax of seeing what happened earlier, and so I got back into it, and maybe a little too hard.
All of a sudden, you were sideways up on the right two tires. You get a little nervous there?
I was real nervous.
Wild and crazy. Well, congratulations. Good luck in the next round.
Thank you.
Steve Hess out of Roanoke, Indiana. They love him here in Columbus, Ohio.
The second heat of round 2 will feature a rookie versus an old-timer. Newcomer Bob Breen in the Wild Hare, going against veteran Dale Hancock in Crimson Crusher.
Wild Hare, here he comes off the line. A slow start for Wild Hare. And Dale Hancock with Crimson Crusher and taking the early lead. But here comes Wild Hare. Wild Hare caught up. It's a dead heat. And it looks like Wild Hare has done it. Oh, my word. Wild Hare, who set at least 3 seconds on the starting line and barely moved, caught him by the mid part of the race and finished him off in the end in almost a dead heat here tonight. Wild and crazy in Columbus, Ohio here tonight. A Wild Hare continues to look strong. The Breen brothers have both of their trucks left in competition here tonight.
Here's John Breen up next in Mad Dog.
The other half of the Breen boys racing team. It'll be John Breen out of Jefferson City, Missouri, a 454 Chevrolet in a 1986 Chevrolet Blazer. How do you like this one? Mad Dog going against Mad Man. A couple of mad vehicles out here tonight. Mad Man is driven by Tom Bites out of Catawissa, Pennsylvania. Hits a 1979 Dodge and a 1970 supercharged 440 Dodge engine. He's got a 4-speed Allison 66-inch high Goodyear Terra tires. This would be quite an upset if the Dodge beat the Chevrolet here tonight. Here they go now. It's almost a dead heat so far. And here comes John Breen and Mad Dog. Mad Dog continues on. Mad Dog with an easy win here tonight as he comes over the cars. John Breen wins it in a cakewalk here tonight. Here comes the Buffalo Tremor now, driven by John Kwasnowski, the 1986 GMC. He'll be going against the Ohio Earthshaker, driven by Dale Hassel, a Ford Bronco 1979 with a 460 Ford engine. Here we go now. Goodyear tires on both of the trucks. The Ohio Earthshaker, Dale Hassel, the Buffalo Tremor, John Kwasnowski, and here we are on it. Ohio Earthshaker, this is only the third event that he's ever participated in. He's newcomer, and he's got problems that he comes over. He's got problems steering the truck. Here comes the Buffalo Trevor, John Kwasnowski the third, and he makes an easy run of it and wins it, hands down.
4 of these super monster wagons have survived to fight it out in the semifinals. We'll be right back with the exciting climax to this night of monster truck madness here in Columbus. Don't miss the hottest new show on the air as Hart Productions presents the World Championship Pulling Series and the Monster Truck Challenge Series here on Challenge of Power. As the caravan of NTPA-sanctioned trucks and tractors gets back underway, their next stop will be the Iowa State Fair in Des Moines, Iowa for 3 big shows. It all begins August 24th with modified tractors, super stock tractors, 2-wheel drive trucks, and pro stock tractors. Then August 25th, it's an instant replay with additional action from the 4-wheel drive and super modified classes. It all comes to an end at the Iowa State Fair August 28th with some of the hottest drivers in the country. The Monster Truck Challenge presents the best of side-by-side monster truck racing. As the summer moves on, Hart Productions join forces with Budweiser for the Budweiser Grand National at Syracuse, New York. Be there.
I've been looking all over for this terrific video cassette I heard about. It's called The All-New Not-So-Great Moments in Sports. There's scenes where Darryl Dawkins renovates NBA backboards.
That's a fantastic video. My favorite part is when Billie Jean King turns Bobby Riggs into tennis's court jester.
I hear there's a scene where a West German golfer shoots for birdie from a pretty strange place.
I love it where George Brett calmly disputes his pine tar home run. The all-new Not-So-Great Moments in Sports is 45 minutes of the funniest film I've ever seen.
Great, so you have it.
No store has this version.
Now what do I do?
You get it free.
Let me understand. You don't have the video, but you're going to tell me how to get it free.
Right.
Am I missing something?
You're missing out on Sports Illustrated.
Sports Illustrated? I love SI. What does Sports Illustrated have to do with it?
You get the all-new Not-So-Great Moments in Sports free with your paid subscription.
Oh, I let my subscription run out.
Well, now's a perfect time to go for it again. You get 25 weeks of America's best sports coverage, including the Pro Football Preview and the beautiful swimsuit issue.
I love that.
You even get the big Summer Olympics special issue and the commemorative Olympic pin set.
And the all-new Not-So-Great Moments in Sports?
You get it all.
I do. How?
Just call Sports Illustrated's toll-free number.
Hold on. All that great footage, that video's really worth having.
I ought to know.
Yeah, I'll bet they raised the price of the magazine, right?
It's over 47% off the cover price. Just 3 monthly installments of $9.89 each. You can even put it on a credit card.
No kidding. I get 25 weeks of SI, including the Pro Football Preview, the Summer Olympic special issue, Olympic pin set, the swimsuit issue, and the video cassette free.
You get it all. Just call 1-800-541-8700.
I gotta get to a phone. What's that number again?
Here, 1-800-541-8700.
Hi, have you heard of a video cassette called the all-new Not-So-Great Moments in Sports?
We've seen it all tonight in Columbus. Tenacious head-to-head competition. The first heat of the semifinal round will feature Steve Hess in Nightmare. He lost a front wheel in Allentown 2 weeks ago, but that hasn't stopped him from pushing his rig to the limit tonight. He'll have to face Bob Breen in Wild Hair, running in only his second competition as a monster truck driver.
Hang out Chevrolet against Chevrolet. Here we go. The heartbeat of America. This is what it's for here tonight. Here comes Nightmare. Here comes Wild Hair. Nightmare is on it. Nightmare is on it, but here he goes. Wild Hair, Nightmare. Oh, wow. Woo! Well, things are really beginning to heat up now as we're into the semifinals. Wild Hair with Bob Breen driving was the favorite here in Columbus, but Nightmare 2, driven by Steve Hess in Indiana, came through in the end. Bob Breen got off the side of the track here and had caused a lot of people to jump the fence here, myself included. But Nightmare drove a smart race, and he will be in the finals.
Monster Truck Master John Breen in the legendary Mad Dog. This is the first monster rig designed and built especially for this type of obstacle course racing, light and fast. He'll be going out against John Kwasniewski in Buffalo Tremor. He put away the Ohio Earthshaker to win his spot in the semis, and he's determined to go all the way.
Here we go now. It's the Buffalo Tremor against Mad Dog. We're ready to do battle. Here we go. One of these trucks is going to go to the finals. Here comes Mad Dog. Here comes Buffalo Tremor. Mad Dog, Buffalo Tremor. Mad Dog, Buffalo Tremor. Here we go. Oh, look at the cars. Look at the cars. Oh, my word. Woo!
Mad Dog wins and advances to the final heat.
Well, the drivers now are heading back for the starting lines, and it comes down to Nightmare and Mad Dog. Mad Dog once again getting a good start off the line. The Buffalo Tremor maybe a little bit on the slow side, but halfway through the course, the Buffalo Tremor caught up, and it was just in the last 50 feet over the junk automobiles at the end of the course that Mad Dog won it. So congratulations to Mad Dog. He goes up against Nightmare out of Indiana. Chevrolet against Chevrolet. It'll be a battle they'll never forget here in Columbus, and we'll be right back with more action from Columbus, Ohio, Monster Truck Racing for Hart Productions right after this message.
Opportunity can't knock unless it's on your doorstep. Subscribe to the Wall Street Journal.
Call 800-372-3000 for this great journal subscription offer. 13 weeks for just $29.75 with a money-back guarantee. 13 weeks, $29.75. Phone 800-372-3000 now for the Wall Street Journal.
There's bumper-to-bumper excitement in the tightest Winston Cup battle ever. Top driver Rusty Wallace leads the field in the Budweiser at the Glen. Sunday afternoon at 1 Eastern, live on ESPN.
Well, here we go now. It's the finals. They're going to come right back. They're not going to let these engines cool down at all. It'll be Nightmare, driven by Steve Hess out of Roanoke, Indiana, with this beautiful Chevrolet. He finished second at some earlier contests, and tonight he's got a great shot to win. He'll be going against a veteran, experienced driver, the driver for Mad Dog, John Breen, out of Jefferson City, Missouri. He's done everything in monster truck racing, a real pro. It'll be Chevrolet against Chevrolet, a real heads-up battle, and may the best truck win. Here we go. All right, they're bringing him out of the staging lanes right now. It'll be Mad Dog on the right lane. It'll be Nightmare on the left lane. We're ready to do battle. Both of these drivers are accomplished drivers. Either one of them would just love to win here tonight. They're going to go all out. The green flag is down. Here we go. Nightmare. Mad Dog. We are on it. Here. Oh, Mad Dog is getting over the side of the course. Here we go. Nightmare. Well, let him go. Let him go. I'll bump it over. And Nightmare is going to win. All right, down there with all the dust and the smoke and the dirt, it looks like Nightmare edged it out. Mad Dog had some problems here. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the heartbeat of America. Today's Chevy truck. Nightmare, here he is, your winner. All right, the engine looking a little hot out there. A lot of blow-by, but a very happy guy tonight as he takes off his helmet, and coming up right next to him, the guy that takes second place tonight, John Breen. There it is. Nightmare 2 wins it out of the state of Indiana. Missouri will finish number 2. Let's bring down our first and second place finishers here at trackside. Steve Hess, congratulations for winning, and I guess I got to say all that work today was worth it.
It was. It's good to be in the winner's circle for a change. I'll tell you, second place for a long time to get first place is great.
Well, I'll tell you, the 2 hours here tonight in Columbus, Ohio, had to seem like 6 hours to you.
It did. I'll tell you, after that last run, we about put it over sideways. I was ready to give up, but it came back around. That side was running good, and we're real happy to be in the winner's circle.
Okay, well, congratulations. You got a lot of fans here from the Hoosier State. They love you here in Buckeye Land. Again, congratulations. All right, let's bring in our second place finisher right now. And here's a guy, I think if you get beat by Steve Hess, John Breen, you still pretty good finish in second place.
Oh, that's right. He's a tough competitor, and I got a little bit crooked, and I just backed off, and I'm just going to let her go at that.
I tell you, you got a big smile on your face. You'd like to have a rematch of this again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, on the other lane.
Yeah, on the other lane. Well, I tell you, congratulations. A good run tonight. And best of luck on your next race.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, John Breen out of Jefferson City, Missouri. Very popular here in Columbus as well. And now for everybody at Hart Productions, I'm Dave Grimm. Until next time on the Monster Truck Racing Series for Challenge of Power, so long, everyone.
Don't miss the explosive action when Hart Productions presents another half hour of galvanizing force as the convoy of trucks and tractors appears on the next Challenge of Power.